Because what the Bible has proven, what man has conspired to keep out of the minds and the hearts of the people, is that the people of the Bible, the children of Israel, are the people that we're going to learn that has been placed in captivity throughout the lands, and the people that the Lord has punished for our own doing. What happened to the biblical Jew? Moses and Jesus, and you see all the people of the region. You know how they say history is told, the story of history is told by the victor. Well, look at the movies. Now you see who won. The Gentile won. And so everybody in the Bible, when you watch a television show, is a Gentile. Now, I had to tell my children as they were growing up, because my children were blessed enough to grow up in the Word. And I had to tell them when I would let them watch it, because I let them watch it, the story's still the same, I was talking to I was talking to Corinne the other day about me knowing the answer when I ask you a question. I already know the answer, right? And I know that's incorrect. But I knew she would know what I was talking about because she watched the cartoon of the story of Adam and Eve told by the victors. I didn't say they would give you an accurate account of it either, because we know that wasn't an apple. But it did help me show her what I was trying to show her. The point is, the story is told by the wrong people. Had we been able to tell the story, then we would just make everybody black. It's that simple. I'm waiting on the Hebrew Spike Lee to come through. And I'm ready to see that Samson movie. I'm ready to see the David movie. I want to see how tall they're gonna make Saul. You dig? The people in the Bible, they us. They really are. And the story just ain't been told by the right people. And it's been a reason for that. Because the people of the Bible aren't the people that's representing Judaism today. The people of the Bible are not the so-called Jew. Let's go to Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. Like, when I say the people of the Bible aren't the so-called Jew, what I'm saying is that somebody has taken your name. And then somebody has taken your land. And they have come in as imposters and said that they are not the Israelites. I ain't never heard them say we are the Israelites. They call themselves Israelis. You know what I mean? And it got to be a reason for that. They don't say we the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Think about how we talk. We claim it. We love it. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who we are. Because we all do. That's at the sound of my voice here in this room. We love it. But they don't, huh? You know what I mean? They don't never put that out there. The best they get is they might name one of their rabbis Abraham or some junk like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna tell you they got the Hebrew, which, that's the biggest lie, y'all. Let me tell you something about Hebrew, y'all. Y'all know English older than Hebrew? Y'all think I'm crazy, huh? Y'all go Google. There you go. Y'all go Google. I tell you to make it easier to get you on your start. Google the word Yiddish. Yiddish, I think is how you spell it. But what you're going to find out is this Hebrew that my so-called Israelite brothers be learning, that junk started in the 19th century, y'all. That's right. The 19th, and not only that, but it's mixed with German. You know what I'm saying? It has just like our language has German in it. But we ain't telling you it's Hebrew, though. We telling you it's English. And so I'm just saying, and here's the crazy part. Man, the Hebrew tongue been gone like 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? It was missing for 1,000 years, and then here come these Edomites, these so-called Jews, and next thing you know, that's the new Hebrew. That's a whole other story in itself. We ain't got time to deal with that. But let's go to Revelation chapter 2:9, because we're going to start it right here. And look what this scripture says. When you get to Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, take off.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich.
Yes.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not.
They say that the Jew, you know what I'm saying? And they own, you know what they own? All these doggone record, like you said, everything. They own all these doggone record labels, Yo, they own banks. How many black banks is it in America? Don't answer that. Thank you.
Two.
I ain't know that.
Yes, sir.
You know, is one of them in Harlem?
Yes, sir.
That's funny. That's because I had watched this movie called Strictly Business. That's why I knew that. Like, yo, I did not know, honestly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but Edom, they got plenty banks. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know, they
Real estate.
yeah, man. And look, check this out. I'm in California. The so-called Jew, we didn't call him Edom yet. I'm in California, right? And the so-called Jew, okay, I'm gonna be honest. So me and my wife, we got to arguing. I'm just gonna be straight up. So I get out the car and decide I'm gonna walk. The street, I was on La Brea. That's the street we was on when I got out the car. Yo, you don't understand. I ain't got no business getting out in Los Angeles, taking no walk nowhere. So I go to the next street over, it's called Detroit Street. That's where I'm from, Detroit. So this street, long as all get out, right? And I'm walking up the street, and guess what I see? Nothing but Edom. But guess where I'm heading, y'all? I'm heading to Hollywood. That's the direction I'm going. My cousin lived in West Hollywood. That's where we actually was going. So what I'm saying is, like, yo, they run it. And we can't even, let me explain something to you. I can guarantee you, if you wanted to stay on their block right now, you paying probably $800,000 or better. And them houses was not big. Well, none of them bigger than this room. I'm talking about a whole house where none of them bigger than this room. But what I'm getting at is because they got that bread. And look, the rabbi that was going by from house to house, he was going to the elderly. This was an elderly block of the so-called Jew. So no, they not poor. So there's some people out here say, I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but you rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but our synagogue. Now look, hey, that's another clue. We don't ever call our church a synagogue. Who does? You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just trying to show you this is a good beginning scripture. If you want to show somebody the biblical Jew ain't what they say it is.